Welcome to your mini mat stretch and mobility. All you'll need is a mat, and we're going to start seated with the left leg bent in and the right leg straight. So I'm going to have you just hinge forward and reach your hands out as far as you feel comfortable. Try to keep your left knee on the ground and your left butt cheek on the ground as much as you can, and keep your right toes pointed up to the sky or the ceiling. Now you're going to come up and frame that right leg. So bring your torso down, framing the right leg. Imagine that your belly and chest are moving towards your right quadricep or thigh. Take some nice deep breaths here. And now we're going to come up, bring your right arm around to hook across your left leg and just go across with your left arm. So we're reaching up with the left arm, opening up the rib cage, and we're kind of anchoring down with that right arm on the side of that left leg. I'm using the back of my arm. I'm not gripping. And I really want you to lengthen from the fingertips all the way to that left hip. Nice deep breaths in those tight areas. Good, release there. And now we're going to take that left knee and kind of turn it back so your foot's behind you. And we're going to get a little bit deeper stretch in that right hamstring. So again, frame that right hamstring and move down towards that leg. And you can also play around with your foot angle. So take your foot to the side a little bit and then to the top again. Maybe move it to the left, whatever feels good. We're just kind of flossing around, stretching the hamstring. You may feel this in the back of the knees. Or you may just leave your foot still and just hold here. Remember to breathe deeply. All right, take that left foot behind you just a little bit, and we're going to kind of take it off to the side in a side stretch here. So keep your right leg straight and walk your way forward. Take some nice breaths here. You should feel a deep stretch in the inner thigh. And then keep that left arm planted and raise the right arm up. You could go ahead and switch if you like. One side may be a lot tighter than the other. Or you can just hold one side. Or you can just hold both arms on the ground or continue stretching that inner thigh. All right, come back so that now you are on that left knee and the right leg still straight, and we're bringing the right arm over the head for a nice stretch from the fingertips to the toes. You should feel the hip flexors, on the front of the thigh, the waistline, all along the ribs, all kinds of stretching going on here, all over the body. All right, and now we're going to switch to the other side. So the right leg is bent in front of you. We're going to take the left leg out straight, and again, we're going to fold forward, taking some nice deep breaths in. The left toes should be pointed up towards the ceiling. And breathe deeply into your back. With each exhalation, I want you to see if you can relax and get a little bit deeper into the stretch. Again, try and keep your glutes on the ground. All right, come up square over that left leg and fold forward as low as you were able to go. Attempt to keep the right knee on the ground if possible. It's okay if it comes up a little bit. Don't force anything. Just find a stretch that feels productive for you. All right, come up. Place that left arm on the right leg to anchor yourself and go up and over with that right arm. Deep breaths. I want you to really feel the expansion of the lungs on the right side as they lift and stretch the ribs. You should feel the side of the waist, the back. maybe even into that hip. All right, take that back right foot behind you, still keep the knee bent, and we're going to square that left leg again and get a little bit deeper with the hamstring. This is where you have that option to move your foot side to side, or you can keep it still, whatever feels right for you. If one angle feels better for you than another, you can just stay there and hold. And I am resting my forearms all the way down, but you don't have to. You may even be able to get a deeper stretch than me and bring your chest all the way to your thigh. All right, we're going to go into that side stretch. So take that right knee off to the side a little bit, and we're going to fold forward. Also, something to think about is keeping your foot down. So I'm keeping my left foot flat to the ground. If you want to play around with the foot and bring the heel down and toes up, you can do that. Or you can alternate between those two angles, whatever feels best for you. But you should feel a deep inner thigh stretch here. And if you want to add those rotations, feel free. So raising the right arm, or left arm first, I should say. And then the right. The opposite side should be a lot tighter. You can alternate again, lifting the left. And then the right. All right, come up onto that right knee, where we'll do that side angle stretch. So the left leg is straight. We're bringing the left hand overhead, and I want you to really elongate from those fingertips all the way down to your ankle. Feel the length of your body. Press the pelvis forward slightly. Take some nice deep breaths. Always move and work with your breath. Never hold your breath during a stretch. All right, now we're going to go out. So my feet are even with my knees. And I'm going to go out as deep as I can go. And I'm just going to get that forward stretch here, stretching both of my inner thighs big time. A lot of people call this a frog stretch. So now you can hold here, or you can just gently rock back and forth. This isn't the most comfortable, especially if you're very tight in your inner thigh. Just do what works best for you. I'm able to come down onto my forearms today, so I'm going to go for it. So you can hold still here, or again, you can gently shift forward and back. As always, keep up with your breath. Don't hold your breath even when things get uncomfortable. Your breath is what helps release these muscles and makes it feel a little bit better. All right, come on off of those, and now we're going to come all the way down to your back. So pull the knees in, give them a little hug. I like to keep my knees apart just slightly. Rock left and right, just slightly. Rolling out that back. Nice deep breaths into the lower vertebrae. Now, if you would like to go into a happy baby, you're going to pull both knees in towards your armpits, place both hands inside of the feet, and just gently press down on the soles of your feet. Attempt to keep your lower vertebrae on the floor as much as you can. Some people can really get their knees into their armpits and really get that big stretch. This is the best I could do today. You do your best. This one should feel fairly comfortable. Some people also like to rock with this one if you want to. Okay, release that. We're going to cross the left leg over the right, a wide cross, and sneak over to the right just a little bit. Just move your butt a little bit to the left, and then you're going to drop your legs to the right. I opened up my left arm to the side, and I'm gazing towards my fingertips. If you want to, you can put your right arm on your left knee and gently press down. And take some nice deep breaths into the hip. All right, untwist, recross to the other side, and sneak your hips a little bit over to the right. And then flop over to the left. I'm going to bring my right arm now out to the side and gaze towards your fingertips. If you want that extra push, take your left arm and push your right knee down towards the ground. And as always, find some deep inhales and relax in your exhales. Uncross the legs. Let's put them in one last time. I'm going to do a couple circles. You can go back and forth. If you are circling, make sure you switch your circle and go the other direction. And you guys did awesome. Great job. Thanks for stretching with me. We'll see you next time.